Today I've decided to do some random doodles. Perhaps I'll take them from this upper part from my planner. I usually do doodles here. I think this is the only day I just put stickers here because it was a crazy day. But usually I do these different types of doodles here. So I thought it was a good idea to transfer some of those, just the ones that I like, and turn them into stickers, because if it's something that I thought about drawing on the top of my planner, it's probably something that I want to add as a sticker in my planner. So this is a great opportunity to do that. This week has been a little bit crazy. I spent the whole Saturday just recovering. I didn't really do much. So yeah, I'm basically filming on Sunday, so hopefully I can get this out on time. But yeah, it's been very challenging, and hopefully I can get something creative and productive out of this week. Even doing a little bit feels great, especially when I've had a really tough week. So yeah, first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at all of my doodles here and decide which ones I want to copy and create into stickers. Some of these I think I already have as stickers, so I wouldn't need to do that. Yeah, that's the first step, and then I'll basically redraw them in this sketchbook, which I usually just do my doodles here. So I will transfer the doodles to this sketchbook just to have one image with all of them, and then I'll be turning those into illustrations. Most likely not today, but hopefully by next week. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go over all of my days and see what I like and transfer it at the same time, essentially. I think I'll be doing this on this side because it's so awkward to draw on the left side. So I think it's gonna be just so much easier to do it on this side. And this side, maybe I can do just notes or something else. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over all of the pages and decide which ones I want to keep. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to manage to do a video this week. I have been struggling so much with my new schedule at work. It just feels like so much work every single day that doesn't really leave any room for any extra activities. When I tried to actually do that, do my day job and do a bunch of small business tasks like illustrations, new stickers, videos and stuff like that, it was just a disaster because I would burn out so fast and it would take me months to recover. Last time my burnout lasted around 2 months where I couldn't really do much. I was still able to put out some videos, but I was not able to do it every single week. And that's the reason I had to change my schedule as well. I'm no longer able to film and edit every single week. And honestly, it's just been so frustrating and so sad because I was having so much fun doing the videos and it was such a creative outlet for me. Also, I just feel that it's so much more personal when I do videos versus just showing my spreads or uploading my art, for example. And it's such a bummer that I can't do it as often as I would like to. I also wanted to do longer videos with way more content and just do all the things that I love doing. But unfortunately, yeah, it's been really tough to manage all of this. My day job essentially takes all of my energy and all of my time. And unfortunately, it's so tough to keep up. So I wanted to talk about it because this is the whole reason I started this channel. I was always struggling with time management and planning my time, organizing my tasks. And after trying so many different methods to manage my time and my tasks, it just feels like a failure that at this point, I cannot say that I have succeeded in planning my days or planning my routines or even having a proper daily routine, essentially. So it just felt like such a personal failure in that area. And it was so ironic to me because my whole channel is about planning and organizing and being creative and all that. So yeah, definitely it's a setback for me. But at the same time, of course, I understand this is real life and work comes first, responsibilities come first. So it kind of makes sense that I wouldn't be able to create this perfect routine or plan my day to perfection. So yeah, this is sort of a reminder to take it easy on yourself and to not be a perfectionist, which is something that I'm very guilty of. So yeah, I'm still glad I was able to do this today because it's been a while since I was able to sit down and create something and do some doodles and do something consistent essentially. So I'm really glad I was able to do this today. Hopefully by next week I'll be able to turn these doodles into stickers, which would be so much fun. And I just love creating new stickers because first of all I get to use them in my planner, so that's a big bonus for me, but also to share them with everyone. And I'm so grateful that people are buying my stickers, and it's just so much fun to be able to share my work. So yeah, this is just a very quick doodling tutorial in a way. For some of these I'm using the circle method, but for others I just freestyle it. And these are doodles that I usually do daily. I'm not sure why some of these, like the fish for example, I don't know why I do fish sometimes. I think it's just something that looks cute, so I like to do it. But most of these have sort of a functional purpose because this is a planner, so it makes sense that I would draw salads or veggies or fruit, and those are just reminders essentially to eat more veggies and make a salad. I think since the beginning of all this, my goal was to adopt healthier habits because I was always struggling with that. My planner for sure helped me to do that, but I think the most important factor is the doodles, because it's such a cute and fun way to remind yourself to do something like a healthy habit, work out, eating healthier and stuff like that. So yeah, for me, everything makes sense. Everything has a reason why it's there. And of course, the stickers as well is just an easy way to have a reminder for those healthy habits. And most days I'm just way too busy for doodles. So the stickers come in handy and essentially replace the doodles. So yeah, it's just a really nice way to remind yourself of what you want to do that day. And to me, the spread that I have in front of me is like my whole day on one piece of paper. So by decorating that page, it kind of feels like I'm decorating my day, which sounds a bit silly, but I just feel that I live inside of my planner essentially. So yeah, definitely I highly recommend doing doodles in your planners. For me personally, of course, it's also practicing because I want to improve my drawing skills. And doodling I find is such an easy way to draw because it's not really realistic, it's just a flat illustration. And it's just so easy. I think anybody can do it, and especially with the circle method. I highly recommend that you watch my two videos. I made two videos, I think, for the circle method. I think it's just the easiest way to do doodles, and that's just by starting with creating a bunch of circles that give you the basic shape of the doodle, and then you start outlining and refining your sketch. At this point, I don't use it for all of my doodles. If the doodle is just so easy to do, I will not use the circle method. But I think it also works in more complex drawing and sketches, so I highly recommend watching those videos. If I manage, I'll put a link here. I've never done that, so I'll try to do that. But yeah, definitely check it out, and I think it just helps anyone, even beginners, somebody who has never done doodles before. The circle method is an amazing way for beginners to learn how to sketch, and I think it can help anyone, no matter the level of skills that you have in drawing. In general, I'm still trying to manage my time. I'm still trying to create the perfect schedule and the perfect routine, But honestly, at this point, I don't know what I can manage. I used to be all about productivity and all about using your time efficiently and doing as much as possible. But now I think I'm more geared towards self-care and recovering, resting, enjoying my day, and not pushing myself so much to create or to put out products, for example, or videos or content or anything like that. I sometimes do shorts or different kinds of content, but it's just so challenging to do and to manage when you have a day job on top of everything else. So yeah, it's just been really tough to manage. But honestly, if anybody's thinking about starting a YouTube channel or social media or a small business or anything like that, I have to say that this is the toughest part. If you do have a day job, then balancing everything out is so challenging. But honestly, it's worth it. It's worth starting out, even if you do a little bit, even if you don't do all of it. It took me so long to get started because I was such a perfectionist. And also it just seemed like impossible for me to put out so much content, to post every day on social media. It just seemed like an impossible task. But in reality, if you accept that you don't really have to do that every single day, you don't really have to be so consistent to be a content creator in general and to have a small business. You don't have to be perfect at it. You don't have to burn yourself out just so you can get followers or views or anything like that. You can just do things on your own time, in your own pace. Of course, being consistent does matter a lot, but it's not necessary because it takes years to become successful. It takes years to gather up the followers and the views. So you might as well just take it easy and enjoy the process. Of course, in my case, things are a little bit different. I'm not looking to create this big business or to make a bunch of money or to have a bunch of followers. That's not really my goal. Sure, it's nice that that comes along, but it was never my personal goal. My goal personally is to just show my work and have my content out there, and of course to share my art with everyone. But the most important thing is to enjoy what you do. So first and foremost, creativity is about being creative. It's not about making money or becoming successful or becoming famous. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you have a different goal when it comes to creating content online, instead of having the goal of having a bunch of followers or making a lot of money out of this, because it does take years, it does take a lot of effort. So your first priority should be enjoying what you do, because that is the immediate reward that you get out of it. So long term, sure, you can get the views, you can build a successful business, but short term, it's about enjoying what you do and getting that instant reward, essentially. So yeah, this is my video for today. Hopefully it wasn't too crazy or random, but yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.